O Adius, I give thanks for the peace and tranquility thou hast bestowed upon us this day. Yes. I like, though, that the Labelle news always kind of tease what like the next events or like the next big events in the game are gonna be, or at least what like the overarching story is, what happens in the rest of the world while your characters are out doing their bracer stuff.
Yeah, or what you might do later on the game is portrayed to the public.
Yep.
So it's really interesting to read it. There's also a book series we will buy and collect
and not read,
and read to you, I'm sure. Yes, we are going to read that book, Mona.
Why do we have to read it?
We are. Because this is the full experience of the game we're giving.
We could give out links. Hey Dad, we're home. We brought your newspaper. Dad, we're home, Dad. We finished reporting to the guild like you told us to.
Good work, kids. The details of your reports will be reviewed at each branch and will affect your pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure that you always remember to do it.
Don't worry, we will. And before I forget, I got that copy of the Labelle news you wanted. There was this letter for you at the guild, too.
A letter, huh?
Well, I'm going to get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad. Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there.
I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa's happy. How delightful that my daughter has finally understood what a great man her father truly is. There's no need to hold back, Estelle. Come and jump into your father's loving arms.
In your dreams? I swear the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up.
I guess she's not as impressed as I thought she'd be. Should I be thanking you, Joshua? I didn't do much. I just gave her a push in the right direction. Estelle's a resilient girl to begin with. Yes, she is. But she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling stones in this line of work. And overcoming those obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet. There's that soft side of yours talking again.
Oh no. Oh no! I'm supposed to explode like that? I guess I shouldn't have gone in expecting to make a perfect meal in a single try. No, wait! Cooking is supposed to be about passion. Exploding eggs are passionate, right? Now, once more.
That daughter of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate. I think I'll go help with dinner. We don't want the curtains to catch fire again. But at this rate, there's no telling when we can expect to have a bite of food ready on the dinner table. Alright then, let's see what this letter is all about, shall we? Cassius cuts the seal of the letter. A message from the Erebonian Empire. What?
Oh.
Wow, this is a surprise.
Joshua probably made it by himself.
Yeah.
This new dish is what I call Estelle's explosion over rice. Be sure to savor every last morsel.
I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef.
This is raw talent at its best. Today certainly has been a busy but great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, had our first real assignment, and I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time.
Not to mention the food being delicious. For a first attempt, this dish is actually quite edible. At first I thought I might have to pitch it out the window when you weren't looking, but it seems that technique won't be necessary tonight.
Sometimes you're just so despicably rude, Dad. Don't you know how to be humble and just say something tastes nice?
Alright then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on my business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle.
Thanks, Dad. Wait. Business?
Are you really leaving again? Yes. Something unexpected came up. This time I'm going to be away for a while.
Hold on a minute. You're leaving. When?
Tomorrow morning.
What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing. That's just too soon.
It's about that letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident? Oh, it's nothing like that. Just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away.
What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that and take off You always use some vague excuse like that and take off for who knows how long.
We have to accept it, Estelle. Embrace's job is to help those who come to us for help.
I know, but what are you going to do about all your jobs here at the Roland branch? You've already accepted a few of them, haven't you?
Only about 5 or 6.
Only about 5 or 6, he says.
So we're thinking, and...
You do my jobs for me, please.
Yeah, how about the both of you handle them and for me instead?
What? Are you really asking us to do the work that you're supposed to be doing?
That I am. I'll have you do the ones which I think you can accomplish. And I'll ask Shara to handle the difficult ones. So what do you say?
No. No, I guess, Dad. Sure, of course we will. You're okay doing these too, right, Joshua?
Yeah, no problem. Looks like a good way to get some experience as a bracer. Then it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Aina know about the change of plan before I leave.
Alright. I'm starting to feel more determined than ever. We'll have to bust our tails with these jobs so we don't tarnish your name while you're gone.
Oh, Estelle, my beloved daughter. Papa's so proud. Oh, my dear Lena, who art in heaven, can you see our daughter now? Our little Estelle has grown up to be such a lovely young woman.
Face it, Dad, you're getting old. If people lose their trust in you at this age, you might as well just throw in the towel forever. I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter. I have a duty to pay you back for the last 16 years.
I'm only 45, and what's more, I'm very likely the most active member in the entire guild. Not bad for a pair of comedians. By the way, Dad, which ride will you be on tomorrow? The one headed for Grand Salle or the one headed for Bose? I'll be on the one headed for Grand Salle. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning.
That means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I'd better set my alarm clock just in case. Still likes to sleep in. Oh, sleepy sleeps.
Dad. Are you still awake, Joshua? better hold off on the liquor or Estelle will get mad again. This is just my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink? I'll pass. Actually, what I should be saying here is don't offer alcohol to minors. I'm not like Shara, who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink or 10. That's because she holds her liquor much better than I do. There's something really serious happening, isn't it? There's no conclusive evidence, but there appears to be some sort of movement within the Empire. The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious. This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian embassy to see what turns up. Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone. Don't you spoil that girl, you hear me? Now that she's become a bracer, she needs to learn to look after herself. Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talent with the staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind that she'll be a first-class bracer someday. Yet at present, she's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, the same thing can be said for you too. It's already been 5 years since you became a part of this family, hasn't it? How time does fly. Yes. It sure does seem that way. About what you said back then. Are you sure you won't reconsider taking those words back? For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. But I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family. No matter what may befall you. Thanks, Dad.
No.
No.
Prologue.
That was the
A
prologue.
father's love, a new beginning. That was nice. You're loved, Joshua.
Yes. Well, it looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Estelle, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself, and try not to be a handful for Joshua either.
For the umpteenth time. I heard you already. How about you try not to go overboard yourself with your own work? You're not getting any younger, you know.
Say what you will, but I'm not about to be overtaken by any youngsters. Sherazade, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders at the last minute.
Please don't be. I'm slightly concerned, however, about whether or not I can do a decent job in your place.
There's no need to be humble, Silverstreak. And I don't mean to make your life any more difficult, but please keep an eye on these two.
You just leave that to me. Is tightening up the reins and not spoiling these two fine with you?
You definitely understand the way I think.
What's all this about?
It looks to me like a mutual understanding between master and pupil.
The The Grand Sail-bound airliner Lind will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now.
Uh-oh, I'd better take my seat. Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything here while you're gone.
Don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. I'm not sure everywhere you'll be going, but don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. A little fancy something would be nice.
Hey now, this trip is for business, not pleasure. If I have any money left over, I'd certainly think about it though. Alright. Alright, you two. Be good while I'm gone.
Those things are so cool. I would rather fly with one of those than fly in any plane.
It's true. Especially that you can be outside while flying. It's just amazing.
Although at some point the air would be getting quite thin, I imagine.
Depends, probably, but apparently not. So, he's gone again.
Yeah. Come on, you two. There's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time. I don't know what kind of investigation he's been asked to do this time, but when it comes to your father, he'll have it done before you know it. I'm not sad that he's gone. He's always been away more than he's been at home. All right. If you say so. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on these jobs your father left for me. But if you run into any trouble, give me a holler. Will do. But first, I'd like to try and finish a few jobs with Joshua. I want to see what we're capable of doing as junior braces. Alright, if you insist. I imagine that with Joshua tagging along, there's probably not much to be worried about. Good luck, you two. Thanks.
We'll do our best. So, what do you want to do now, Estelle? Shall we go stop by the guild?
Yeah, we should probably talk to Aina and find out what jobs are waiting for us. Let's go! Yeah, let's.
Yes.
We're making a good start today. For now, I'd probably rate that girl an 83. Alan?
Excuse
Alan,
me?
that is what a creeper would say.
Uh-huh.
Oh god,
There doesn't seem to be anything.
I'm stuck between two poles. Hello, Fabri.
Your father was on that airliner that just left, right? Is he off on business again? That guy is seriously one busy man. It looks like only employees are allowed in.
When I'm told I can't go in, I want to go in even more. Same.
Same Estelle, but no.
Luke, stop. Luke, stop! No. There was no stopping.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Oh, let's see. Find the shiny rock. Client Charles. I'd like someone to find my shiny rock. Please speak to me directly for details. I think I might have dropped it behind the Meldus Orbital factory. Alright. And the Milch Main Road monster. A ferocious monster known as a pine plant has been spotted roving the Milch Main Road. Bracers from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. Alright, Ina.
Oh, good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Has your father already left?
Yep, just barely. That's why we came here to find out what. That's why we came here to find out about the jobs he left for us.
Sure. There are a total of 3 jobs I've lined up for you. For For the first one, I'd like you to head out to the farm west of here.
The farm west of here? Isn't that where Tio lives?
Dear, you seem to have heard that name. I seem to have heard that name somewhere before. Tio Purcell. She was one of our classmates at Sunday school. She's also the Purcell farm owner's daughter. Oh, really? It's actually the Purcell farm that put in a request to have someone exterminate some monsters.
Are they really having problems like that?
Fortunately, nobody has been hurt, but the owner and his family are upset over their fields being destroyed by the creatures. Therefore, the guild received an extermination request.
I never would have expected something like that to happen. Okay, we'll head out there right now.
Here, take this with you. This document certifies that you were dispatched by the guild. Please give it to the owner of the farm.
We already know Tio's father pretty well, so I don't think this is necessary. But we'll take it just in case. Alright.
Still learning stuff. Okay.
Unbelievable. I came all the way here just to find that I wasted all this time for nothing. I can't find any buyers, and the shops are bigger cheapskates than I thought they'd be. I guess it's safe to say that backwater places will always be backwater places. This lady is really making me angry. Huh? And who are you supposed to be? Then again, I don't really care who you are. I'll give you a deal, so how about you buy something? What? Will one of these wood carvings work for you? You won't find fine workmanship like this outside the Calvert Republic. Calvert? Sounds familiar. Is that some famous store or something?
The Calvert Republic is the country to the east of the Lebel Kingdom.
I knew that.
So Calvert made folk craft items are what they're selling, huh? I'm sure you'd find a lot more people willing to take them off your hands if you went to the royal city.
You think so? I really thought some place in the boonies like this one would be a taker on these, but maybe I was wrong. Danger. Danger. Anger meter rising. Oh well. I guess I'll try heading to Grand Sales sooner rather than later. Then again, what is my son Charles up to? Just when I thought I could get some help out of him, he ups and wanders off. Oh, Charles is the one we have, are you Charles? We have a request.
This is really weird. Where could it have gone? Oh! Excuse me, but can I ask something? You didn't see a shiny rock around here anywhere, did you?
Huh? A shiny rock?
Yeah, that's right. One that sparkles. You didn't see a rock like that lying around anywhere, did you?
Are you saying you lost something? I don't recall seeing anything like that. Do you know where you might have dropped it?
My mom was calling for me, so I ran over to the general goods store where she was. I know I had it in my hand at the time, but when I came back here, it was gone.
When you say general goods store, you mean Mr. Reinhardt's store, right? Did you look in front of his store?
Obviously, that's the first place I looked. You don't need to treat me like a child, like a kid, you know.
My, aren't you a charmer?
Well, I already asked the Bracer Guild to help find it, so I'm sure it'll show up sooner or later. If you do happen to come across it, give me a holler straight away. I'll probably be around.
Probably.
I like that this little child, gave a request to the Bracer Guild.
I mean, fair enough, he lost his shiny stone. I would have requested help. Oh. Nice. Huh?
What's the matter?
I wonder what that is. There's something shining down there through the sewer grate.
You're right. It looks like something must have fallen through.
The sewers?
Don't tell me you forgot about the sewers already. You know, that smelly, monster-infested place you were in not that long ago?
Oh, right.
Like yesterday?
Those sewers.
We went there during our practical training, right? The entrance to the sewers should be just behind the chapel. If you're so interested in what's down there, then how about we check it out a little later?
Sure, let's do that. Let's do that
How about we do
right
it right now?
Hello. Enter the sewers. Let's find that shiny rock. Excuse me, Monsitas. I'm still gonna fight you. Although you're probably... I guess you weren't really strong before. Oh, for 4 XP, that's not worth it. No, leave me alone.
And I think they give quite good amounts of Sabbath though.
Like
I
2.
remember. No, they don't. They don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Joshua, murder. Hitting them with my stab is a pain. I'm gonna go for some arts here. Still gonna try. The sound Soul Blur makes is just woo. Oh, there it is. Found quartz fragment. I see now. The thing we saw shining through the sewer grate was this.
Seems like it. A quartz fragment, huh? Now we know why it was shining at that so much.
The way it sparkles is so beautiful. This is made of septium too, right?
Loosely speaking, yes. But let's talk about it later. This isn't really the place to have a leisurely chat.
I guess you're right. No normal person would want to stay here any longer than they had to. That is true. Not with all those weakling monsters around.
Not with any monsters around, like for real.
I don't know. Monsters that give a lot of EXP, I would stay for.
You would stay and fight them all just to make sure.
Get some levels in.
Yeah.
Hey! Is that rock?
Could it be that this is the rock you've been looking for?
Yeah, this is the one. My shiny rock. Why is it all dirty like this?
Hey, don't you have something else to say before you complain?
You guys are bracers, right? I've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I have the right to complain.
That's not the problem here.
Calm down, Estelle. He's just a kid.
I know that, but...
This quartz is what you were looking for, right?
Yeah, that's the one. This rock is really a quartz? You mean the same kind of quartz that's in an orbment?
Yep. It's the same kind of quartz made of Sabbath. It's chipped, so it doesn't function anymore.
I see. So this rock belonged to an orbment.
What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it.
Me? Who?
The other way around.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm glad you found it. I guess that's about it then. Oh, that reminds me. I almost forgot. Here, take these.
Oh, nice.
My mom gives these to me and tells me they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter, so I can't stand
Why
them.
would meatballs be bitter? That's a bad
Yeah,
kind of
drill
meatball.
meatballs.
Anyway, I appreciate what you did for me today.
Seriously, what a cheeky little kid.
I'm sure it's a difficult age for him. But I wonder why he was searching for that quartz.
What do you mean? Now that you mention it, it does seem a little strange. But, oh well. Everyone has something they think is important.
Truer words couldn't be spoken. Perhaps that kid has an interest in orbments.
I, for one, don't see what's so interesting about those overly complex gadgets. My brain goes numb just thinking about them.
Except for the fact that you'll have to get used to them sooner or later. You won't be able to fulfill your job as a bracer if you can't use one.
Alright. I'll try and learn. Found the shiny rock. Now. There we go. Okay, Perzel Farm is main quest, so that is not what we want to do. So the next thing is the Mill Main Road Monster. Hey, Claire.
Hey, where did Cassius take off to?
He's gone away on business and won't be back for a while.
Is that so? Cassius was the one who I was most focused on. That's too bad.
Yeah.
I think that even if Cassius dressed in normal attire, he'd still shine as an adult male. By changing his style, he'd express himself as a characteristic beau, aside from the typical Joe. There's no doubt he'd be popular on the whole new level too.
Claire, how old are you again?
She's a precocious one, isn't she?
You're adorable, Claire, but also a little bit creepy. I love you though. I support you. You do your journalism. Also your fanfics. I don't know. All the good things, all the bad things. Oh no,